Hello there, there's going to be a full in-depth tour of this 2019 Peugeot 508 Fastback 1.6 PureTech in the GT trim, showing the exterior, engine and interior.
The exterior colour is finished in Celebes Blue.
This car has the Peugeot open and go.
The interior has Nappa Mistral 4-grain leather seats with hexagonal pattern in the centre.
The Peugeot 508 has a two-spoke design leather wrap steering wheel with black and brown stitching perforations on the sides and a GT emblem, electric power steering. For the transmission, this is an 8-speed, there's a choice between 6-speed manuals and automatics, and this one has an 8-speed automatic transmission, E80 electronic automatic transmission, 8-speed. This is known as the electronic impulse gearbox control. It's a very unique design, as you can see. You do have stop, your drive mode selection, engine start button as part of the Peugeot keyless entry or Peugeot open and go system. Electronic parking brake with electronic parking brake. It's not working, as you can see, because the ignition is off. But if you put the car in reverse, you do have a reversing camera. There's front and rear parking sensors. So let's take a look at the exterior, shall we? For the wheels, this one has 90-inch black 5 twin spoke alloy wheels wrapped in 235/40 ZR19 tyres. These are the wheels itself. You do have automatic auto-left LED projector headlights with vertical daytime running lights.
The Peugeot 508 is Peugeot's answer to the likes of the Ford Mondeo and Volkswagen Passat in the D-segment market. It was introduced in 2011 to replace both the Peugeot 407 and the 607 and has spanned through 2 generations so far. The second generation, featured in this video, made its world premiere at the 2018 Geneva Motor Show, then started sales in September 2018 for the 2019 model year. For body styles, the 508 is available with a 5-door liftback, an estate aka station wagon, and a 4-door long wheelbase saloon exclusive to China. The latest 508 now rides on an EMP2 platform, short for Efficient Modular Platform, which underpins latest BSA Peugeot Citroën products, has switched from a saloon to a liftback body style, and is now available with plug-in hybrid engines. In the UK, the Peugeot 508 is available with 4 trim levels: Active, Allure, GT Line and GT, with pricing starts from £27,000. The Allure is the one to go for. Not only does it have a few goodies inside, but it can be paired to a range of engines including petrol engines. On the other hand, the Active trim is well equipped, but it is not available with petrol engines, said Lee. For the design, Peugeot aimed for the 508 to go against the likes of the Audi, BMW and Mercedes by making it look upmarket, but I don't think it belongs in that class. The front end is more in your face, and what is unique is that the headlights are tucked in. The side profile looks sexy with frameless windows. Around the rear end is such flat with flattened rear lights which features Peugeot's signature claw effect, and the fastback profile adds to the overall appearance of the car. Overall, the latest Peugeot 508 looks sleek and futuristic.
If I open the bonnet release is located on the left side of the front passenger footwell, not on the right side.
Under the bonnet is a 1.6 litre PureTech inline-4 16-valve turbocharged petrol engine. This engine produces 222 horsepower at 5500 rpm and 300 Nm of torque at 2750 rpm. The 508 GT has a top speed of 155 mph. With a 62-litre fuel tank, it has a combined fuel consumption of 37 miles per gallon based on the WLTP scheme and CO2 emissions of 171 grams per kilometre. The 508 is a front-wheel drive car.
Apologies that I can't open the door wide enough because I don't want to risk scratching this beautiful Peugeot 508 GT. This one is the same spec as this one, but with a different colour. On the doors, cars on the driver's side, you do have leather padded materials with white stitching, white carbon fibre trim, soft touch materials on top. This one is hard plastic. You do have your window controls. All of the windows are automatic with your window lock, mirror controls with your power folding function. The mirrors do fold in and out as you lock and lock the car. Door pocket on the driver's side. To the right of steering wheel column, you do have your active lane departure warning. Turn off the interior sensor for the alarm system, power tailgate. Turn off the, I'm not sure, aluminium pedals. Automatic transmission. For the driver's seat, you do have 4 power adjustments: recline, seat position, seat height, seat inclination, 4-way power lumbar with your 2-person menu and your massage function. You do have manual leg extensions. Now let's hop in. The steering wheel has manual tilt and telescopic. You're just using this lever. On the steering wheel, you do have your auto controls with your voice control. This is your seat track with your Bluetooth headphone, and you can use these controls to control this 4.3 digital instrument cluster. I can't demonstrate it to you because I can demonstrate to you what it would look like. You can see now. You do have paddle shifters on the steering wheel, downshift and upshift. You do have your wiper controls, automatic wiper controls, and you use this to cycle through your trip computer. And you do have your light and indicator controls, automatic. For infotainment, you do have a 10-inch HD capacitive touchscreen head unit. You do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, 3D connected navigation, and also this sound is provided through the focal sound system, as you can see. And there, I can't demonstrate the infotainment system because accessories are, but you do have your toggle switches, one for media, your climate control, navigation, car, Bluetooth telephone, etc. There's no actual climate control AC knobs, so you have, if you want to control it, you have to press this button here and use the touchscreen, which adds more risk to your driving, putting you at risk of causing a collision when you're trying to control the AC. Not good what PSA, Peugeot and Citroen do to their later models. But now with the new Citroen C4, the arrival of the new Citroen C4 that will come out later this year, they bring back the knobs, which is a good thing. Central locking. You do have your USB to USB inputs, wireless charger. You do have some storage down below, hidden storage. I'll show you on the other side. That's for your mirror linking and your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Next to the gear selector, you do have a little bit of storage with a power outlet, 12-volt power outlet, as you can see. 2 cup holders, front center armrest, leather padded with orange stitching. Auxiliary input, there's no light, it's in felt. But above you do have your auto dim rearview mirror, Peugeot SOS and Connect. Your interior lighting is touch sensitive, as you can see, LED powered. Driver side sun visor with vanity mirror, and lights are not working. You have black headlighting. To sum up the interior, the Peugeot 508 interior has a minimalistic and sporty approach. You have plenty of storage cubbies around the car, like armrest, cup holders, one desk, door pockets, and also plenty of soft touch materials. But what I don't like is that you don't have climate control knob, so you have to press this and use the touchscreen while on the move, which adds hassle to your driving. And the steering wheel, I'm not a fan of two-spoke design steering wheels. Some people love it or hate it, but I don't like it. They look ugly to me. This reminds me of, they have two-spoke design steering wheel on a Kia, second generation Kia Picanto, and a Mercedes-Benz S-Class W222. But everything is driver orientated, especially the instrument cluster. You have to look up to see the dials. But now let's take a look at the rear seats. Frameless windows. Can't open it that wide because I don't want to be scratching the car. This car there. But you do have a door pocket on the rear, on the door cars, on the rear seats. Leather padded armrest with orange stitching. It's the same trim as the front, same materials as the front. Take a good look at the rear seats. But you can also fold up the rear seats if you want more space, like that. They fold. There is also ISOFIX tri-seat anchor point, but they're hidden with zips, so they're well secured. Now let's check out the rear seat space. Apologise for the driver's seat set far back. I can't move it because the accessories are off, but I do have enough knee room, leg room, and for headspace I've got more than enough. It's not ideal if generous amount of space for me, but if you're 6 foot, it's not ideal for 6-footers. The Peugeot 508 interior may not be spacious compared with other cars like the Ford Mondeo and the Vauxhall Insignia. The rear seats are such comfortable in this one, and plush as well. As you can see, you do have storage pockets on the front seat backs, rear AC vents, 2 USB chargers. You do have a transmission tunnel, but it's not that high. You do have a rear centre armrest with cup holders, pass through to the back if you want to carry longer items. There's also lights. You do have hooks for both sides, as you can see. Yeah. Let's take a good look at the interior. Now, let's take a look at the boot, shall we? The GT trim comes as standard with a powered tailgate. There's also a kick feature where you can, if you have the kit on you can wave your foot under the bumper and the boot will automatically open if you have your hands full of shoppings. See it in action. Got my stuff back here. The subwoofer at the back. Hooks. And 2 anchor points. You do have a 12-volt power outlet. A partial shelf right there. If I move this out of the way, you do have some hooks. Sorry for that. My finger accidentally pressed the record button. You do have a spare tyre and jack, full-size spare tyre. I think you have a temporary space saver space. I'll put it in the captions below, but you do have your jack there. You do have a secondary partial shelf and your rolling triangle. To close the boot, you just press this red button there. Let's take a good look at the rear seats. And for the front passenger side, the passenger seat has the same set of adjustment as the driver's seat. You do have your power adjustment, power seats, except for the memory. And if you open this up, you do have a glove box. It's not of a good size because it's blocked off by this fuse box. There's a problem with what hand drive, PSA, Peugeot, Citroen Pocket due to the lazy left hand drive to right hand drive conversion. If you have a left hand drive Peugeot, you have a bigger glove box. But in this case, on a right hand drive Peugeot, you have a small glove box. They can't be bothered to move it to the right hand side. I don't know why. That's what you're left with. This is now the end of the video. Make sure you like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you're interested, and don't forget to turn your notifications on so you're alerted whenever I upload a new video.